Hello, guest what? It's Kitchen Drive on ARCN TV, and we're right here back to Mrs. Blessing's venture where we had the delicious crispy puff puff. And I'm sure you enjoyed it, and because of that, we're back here to have another special episode with her. I am Hilda Homsen Antoine, and welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to introduce what we are going to do again this week. Stay with us. Alright, thank you for joining us. As we said, we're still back at Mrs. Blessing's bakery because a lot of requests was placed to us that they want us to have another episode with her. So thank you so much for having us, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
So what are we going to do today?
Okay, today we are going to be having a street food called egg roll. This street food is known all over Nigeria, if not the best. So I want you to stay tuned. Come with us as we go through the recipe.
All right. So you we're going to have this. So can we have the ingredients now?
All right, I want us to come with us.
Okay.
So these are the things we'll be needing for the egg roll recipe. So for 5 boiled egg roll, we can, like you have here, we've already boiled our egg and peeled it. So this recipe is going to cover for 5 egg boiled rolls.
Okay.
So if you want to double your recipe, please, you can just, if you want 10, just double it. If you want 15, double it. That means it's triple portion. But for today, this is a single recipe for 5 eggs.
Okay.
So in here we have 2 cups of flour. Like I've explained, 2 cups of flour. This is our cup, our measuring cup. Okay, this is baking measuring cup, 2 cups of flour in here. Okay, then we have 3 tablespoons. This is tablespoon, 3 tablespoons of butter, or use your margarine if that is what you have. Then we have our 3 tablespoons of sugar, and we have our teaspoon of baking powder. We have our 2 tablespoons of powdered milk. You can use liquid milk, but as we are mixing, you have to reduce your water.
Okay.
Here we have our teaspoon of salt. Alright, we are going to put our ingredients together.
Okay.
So this our flour goes into the bowl.
Okay.
We have our baking powder.
Okay. Add it.
Then we add salt. We add our sugar. We add our powdered milk. We come in with our margarine or butter, whichever one you have.
Oh, groundnut oil.
No, butter or margarine.
Oh,
Please don't use
groundnut.
oil.
Okay.
It's not going to give you the same texture of egg roll.
Oh.
So like I am doing, I'm going to mix the butter with the flour.
Okay. Dry.
Yes, to give me breadcrumbs effect.
Okay.
So I'm going to make sure that the butter goes into the oil well combined before I will start to add my water. So mix it very well. Make sure you do not see any lumps of butter.
Okay.
Just like so. So as you can see, it's like coarse in nature. That is like breadcrumbs. Okay. So you gradually add your water. Gradually add your water. You gradually add your water and mix. Please don't pour your water at once. You are going to have a runny dough. So our dough should not be too soft and it should not be too hard. So at this point, I just drop a little water. So that will do. Then you give it a little mix. Mix to make sure all the ingredients are well combined. Okay, I think we are good to go.
Okay.
So look at our dough. So it's firm enough for me to work with.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to allow it to rest in the next 7 to 10 minutes while we heat up our oil.
So why do we allow it to heat?
To rest.
Yes.
So we want all the ingredients to come together. While it's resting, you find that all the ingredients would have relaxed before it goes into the fire. And it also helps to give us that fine texture back. It's not going to be having a rough back. Yes.
So that's the reason why we allow it to rest.
Yes, we allow it to rest between 7 to 10 minutes. That will do. So
We
while
need to cover
we need
it?
to cover it.
Okay.
So I will cover it.
We don't keep it under the sun too.
No. This one you don't need to keep it under the sun. It's just good the way it is. You can fry immediately, but it's not going to give you that smooth back. But for it to give you that attractive finishing, you need to allow it to rest and also to allow the ingredient to penetrate, to come together. Yes.
Okay.
So while we wait for that, let me quickly wash my hands.
Please
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
put the oil on the fire at the same time.
So this is egg roll, boiled egg roll. She presented the recipes. We had the flour, 2 cups. She said for any of the eggs, if it's 10 eggs that you want, you will have double of the recipe she displayed. So for 5 eggs, boiled eggs, we had 2 cups of flour, 1 cup, and 1 cup of sugar, salt. She had baking powder and margarine or butter. Do not use oil, that is groundnut oil, any of the oils. Rather use tangerine or your butter. And you're going to mix it all together. The dough should be well firm like crisp so that and you allow it to rest so that you have a smooth back. We'll be right back where we're going to see the second part of the show. This is Kitchen Drive. Stay with us.
Alright, I think oil is ready. Like I said the other time, you use your dowel instead of oil thermometer. We are African people, we don't know what is oil thermometer. But for the bakers, it's good. But for the layman, please, you can use this one to check. If you find out that there is bubble around your dowel, you know that the oil is ready. Okay. You can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's ready.
Yeah.
So you don't really need
to drop some, you know, some
yes,
drop.
I don't do that, but I just use one to test that. Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
So everybody can actually do this for those. That's how I've taught those. I've taught in the villages. This is what they use because they don't have access to thermometer.
So do you use any kind of stick?
No, I advise that you buy this one because it's healthy. It's made for bakers. It's called dowel. We use it in stacking cakes. So you can just remove one of it and use. Yes.
All right.
Our egg roll, we don't need too much hot oil. We just need it in a medium fire. We need medium heat. So this is our dough. It's ready now. So it's ready now.
Okay.
So this is our plain flour.
Oh, you still have plain flour?
Yes, I'm going to use it to dust my hands to prevent it from sticking to my hands. So what you do, you just dab it in. Little, then cut the portion you have. Okay. Remember, we are making 5 out of this dough.
Okay.
So just use your eye to gauge it. Make sure it will give you 5. It's 5, so you can't be wrong about it. Or better still, just cut the dough into 5 equal parts before you start. But since I've been doing this, I know the portion to cut at a time. So you put your egg inside, then you gradually fold it around the egg, and you cover it up. Then you roll it. Roll it as if you are rolling a ball to cover the egg up well. If there's any hole on the dough, oil is going to penetrate and you're going to have a soggy egg roll, and we don't want that. So make sure the whole part is well covered. So I use my frying spoon to put it inside the oil.
So why do you do that?
To prevent the oil splashing.
Okay.
So you can see my body. For how many years I've been cooking, I've been frying. I don't have burnt all over my body. So you have to make sure you are very careful when you are frying. So I use that to prevent oil from splashing. So we have done 1. We have 4 more to go. So I take another portion.
Okay.
Okay. Take your dough. You take your egg, put it at the middle, and you gradually roll your dough around it. And close it.
Try it.
So you have a towel here. If you can do one very well, you just go ahead and do it.
So I tap my hand.
Yes.
I cut the portion. Okay. Is this portion okay?
That's fine. You can add a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. Yes.
So I tap. I know.
Put enough flour. Okay. Enough for your hands. Okay, my hands.
Okay. I get an egg.
Yes.
Is it here?
Okay.
Gradual.
Bring it together and give it a little force.
Okay. First here.
Yeah. You can remove the excess.
Okay.
Okay. Then you fold it. Fold it. Make sure it's round in your hands before you drop it to give you a perfect shape. Wow, you seem as if you've been doing this. Please clap for her for me. So let me help you with this. Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect. Okay. Like I said, you just finished the remaining two.
Okay.
Well
Let me
done.
add. Thank you. Let me add.
Okay, that is enough now.
Yes, that's enough now. I get an egg. Ah, this egg is big. Maybe.
Maybe you put mark so that you eat that one.
So I cut it off.
If there's excess,
Yes, excess. I should not allow hole into my.
your egg roll,
Yes.
so that it doesn't soak oil.
Okay.
You don't pour the.
Okay, you don't
the,
pour the. You don't pour
powder
the
on it. Let it
put on your
on your palm
Oh,
to
okay.
prevent the dough becoming hard.
Oh, okay. You see that? The last egg.
Yeah.
I put it together. So can we, maybe when we are waiting for the oil to be heated,
Okay.
can we be doing this?
No, you don't roll it down because egg has weight.
Okay.
When you roll it down and place it on the surface,
Yes.
you find out that because of the weight of the egg is going to drag the dough down.
Oh.
So you have the egg coming down.
Okay.
And once you put it in your oil like that, it's going to burst out. You don't want to experience egg roll bursting in your oil. It can cause disaster.
Oh.
So don't do that. You work on it one after the other. Be patient.
Wow.
Egg roll requires patience. Be patient with it. Take it one after the other. Like you are seeing, just a little minute, we are done with 5 eggs. Even if you have 300 egg rolls to do,
Yes.
please take it one after the other. Don't roll it down.
Okay.
And we don't want an egg roll disaster. It's very, very harmful.
Oh.
So please take it one after the other. Thank you.
Wow.
So our egg roll is on the fire now.
Okay.
And you know it takes time to done.
Yes.
So we won't rush. We have reduced our fire to medium heat.
Oh.
So that it takes time to done and get inside.
Side.
When you are in rush and the fire is too high, the egg roll is not going to done inside.
Okay.
You have darker out parts, the inside is going to be raw.
Okay.
You find out that some people say, I don't eat egg roll because usually it's always raw inside.
Yes. Yes.
It's because the fire is too hot.
Okay.
They use in frying it.
Oh.
So you have to make sure that the fire is on medium heat and you are patient with it.
Okay.
The person that was with us, Mr. Joshua, actually says something. Please, when you are frying, you have to make sure you use a very good oil.
Okay.
Oil can affect the outcome of your pastry.
Okay.
If you use, there are some oil that when you put them on fire, you add anything that has butter or milk, it have a reaction on the oil and it starts foaming and start blasting. So it's not all oil that is good for frying, but I know that there are very good ones out there. But make sure you use a very good oil, and to also make sure that you are giving people good things to eat, especially those that have challenges with high cholesterol.
Wow. So now, this oil now, can you drop your onion or some people said when you drop onions or stuff like that to give it, this aroma.
Okay, like me, I'm a public server. I serve public. Some people have allergy to so many things. So what is good for Mr. A might not be good for Mr. B. Personally, that person might like it, but another person will come and say, I smell onion in your egg roll, I don't like it. So when you are giving to out there, don't do it, assume as if everybody will like it. I don't drop onion because it's not everybody that will like it. It's not meat. If it is meat, the aroma will flavor the meat better, but not pastry.
So now for this egg, must it be full egg? Can I divide my egg into 2?
Okay, like I said, when you are serving customers, I also bring my personal instinct. I don't like half egg roll.
Okay.
I don't like half egg. Don't cut half for me.
Okay.
If it is 250, that is half. You want to reduce money. Maybe you want to, so because things are expensive, let me cut half. The moment I see it, I will not come back to you. Okay. It's better you increase the price and give them what you want. But it's possible you do half. Some people do it, but I don't do it.
So it doesn't have any effect?
No, it doesn't have
frying.
No, it doesn't have any effect.
Wow. Yeah, and it's turning brown.
Yes.
And it's getting smoother.
And you see that it's taking longer time to get done. So you just have to be patient, wait for it, let it done, so that you have a very cooked
I'm still here with Mrs. Blessing, now the girl in her kitchen, and she has really given us, the challenges she's going through. It's not about this, but it's the passion that keeps her and encourages her to continue. We'll be right back where, we'll get to see if this is going to also be yummy and it's going to be inviting. Stay with us. This is ARCN TV. Before I went on the break, I was trying to tell you that it's already looking crispy and it's looking yummy already.
Yeah.
When I was having my course for catering, pastry was the worst of it. When they went in the week for pastry, I was nowhere to be found. I told them I don't have the energy to measure cup work, measure. I would just sit. I said, I'm an African woman. Fetch this, fetch this, fetch this. My tongue will just tell me how
I
it
agree
is.
together.
But this cannot be, this cannot work in pastry because you will not get everything right.
So, but I want to tell you that sincerely, that baking is stressful.
It is.
Yes, but I want us to believe that sincerely, if you go around, if you want to be truthful, there is nothing that's actually easy.
Sure.
But when you enjoy what you are doing, you don't feel the heavy part of it.
Yes.
You only look forward. It's just like a pregnant woman. You are a mother. You know what it takes.
Sure.
For the first 3 months, it's not convenient. You throw up, you do all sorts. And from that 3 months to 9 months, the day you will push, it seems as if you are on earth or you are in heaven.
Sure.
But the moment you see that child, all the pain vanishes. Before you know, you go for another round again. So also baking. You enjoy the pain, you are seeing the enjoyment in the future. When your customer will say, oh, I really enjoy, like I was saying earlier,
Yeah.
I made small chops to deliver in an office, their engineering office. We cater for 500 persons. The man said, Abigail, for me to tell you thank you, he just gave me 10,000 naira, just dash.
Yes.
That shows how much they enjoyed it.
Yes.
That is what I might not like gotten a lot of gain out of it, but my satisfaction is that my customers, they enjoyed what I gave to them. That is the result. That is the joy of it. Now, in making everybody that does samosa spring roll know how stressful
That
it is. But for you to give to 500 persons, it's not more money. You would have wrapped for 2-3 days. But at the end of it, I'm here, I'm smiling, I'm joking, and I'm happy about it.
And you gained yourself customers. Because next time they will still
come.
So I feel our young ones need to have this at the back of their mind.
Yes.
It is our recipe. Let's trust in what we are doing.
Yes.
Let's not just believe in what other people are doing. Let's work on ourselves. Let's encourage ourselves. And I feel the government too should also maybe, do something about it. World Chef Day, we're watching one of our mentors in Abuja here, Chef Fatima. She said something. Said that it is time for us to train our young ones. It's time for us to give it out to them. If not, we'll die with it. And when we die with it, what happens?
What happens? All what you have is gone.
And it's your knowledge. So the youth have to wake up. We have to see that you cannot live without food. It's something that we must always do, and we do it every day.
We are almost ready.
Wow.
While I leave the frying to Hilda, let me prepare your where you put them.
This is really crispy. Can have a look at it. It's brown. It's smooth. That was what she's talked about, rolling it well. And we're lucky enough there was no hole, so we believe there was no oil in it.
Yes.
So let's try and avoid any hole because the egg might burst and it's not going to be good for us. So everything
I think
in
it's
patience.
good to go.
This is good.
So you can pack it.
This is good. This is our egg roll.
You can see it's already looking
It's
yummy.
Your eyes will see more.
Okay.
Oh. Learn to do it this way. To drop all the oil. Carefully put it here. So why do we put this?
To absorb the oil. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you so much.
So we have it here.
Okay. Are you happy with it?
We have it here. Oh, please come along with us so that I'll give you the result of it. Okay? You won't be told. Alright. Yeah. This is our egg roll. We had 5 eggs, boiled eggs. We had flour, sugar, baking powder, no yeast this time around.
No.
We had butter.
And we have our milk.
We had milk.
Very essential.
Okay, so we used 2 cups for 5 eggs, and whatever measurement we had on this shoe should be doubled if you have more than 5 eggs. As we told you, pastry has to do with measurements so that you have the adequate and correct taste of whatever you're making. This is egg roll. No too much crunchy, no too much talk. We're going to see it. I'm going to have it myself.
Okay, let me help you with this.
It's still hot. Oh! Oh!
You can see the inside.
See the in.
It's well cooked.
It's well cooked because most of the time that's where the problem comes. Some of the egg rolls are not well cooked, but if you have a look at this, it's well cooked. And the egg at the other side is also carefully, sitting down, waiting for the darling taster to have a taste of it. First of all, let me have this. Oh. You can take this anytime. And I told you, this is the only program you get to have every information that you need about food. Food is life. You cannot do without food. And you can get this fully when you watch ARCN TV in the capital city of Nigeria. This is Kitchen Drive. And I am Hilda Homson Fuantuam. Eat good food. Take good care of yourself. That is all you can do for yourself. Okay? Spend the money if you have it. If you don't have, just eat what you have, but eat good and healthy food. Keep a date with us on Kitchen Drive on ARCN TV. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having me.
We'll come back again.
I'm
And again.
I'm here.
And again.
I will be here.
And again.
And I will be here.
And again.
I will be here.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
It's very easy. You can do this and keep it. Give your kids.
Yeah.
Eat it with any kind of drinks. Take it with tea, water, soft drink. Please, no much. Have a nice day and see you.
See you.